All right, everybody, and welcome to episode 32 of the Local to Global TNA run. We are sitting after quite possibly the best, I mean, possibly it is. The only other month that came close to matching this was March of 2006, where we made $3,500. We made $1,300, or almost $1,300, $1,200 more than that. And we are sitting at a very nice profit. We are almost at level 30 in the southeast, which is slowly working our way up. Because when we get to 35, we're actually going to be able to switch from who we have now, which is YouTube, where it's tiny and everything, and we don't get any money out of it. And we're going to be able to switch that with DirecTV right here, because you just have to be small. You have to have 20 popularity in one region. We are going to have to raise the minimum broadcast quality. So, with the money that we have now, I'm actually going to go ahead and do that and see if we can make that work. So, that has to be professional. Uh, Broadcast quality has to be hired pro, and this has to be in house. Ooh, would be $10,000 a month. I see. Okay, so that's the big one that's gonna hurt. Let's try it for a month, see how it goes. I might just keep that how it is, and we'll just see if we're above. All right, here we are, weekly event number 58. We have the Dark Knights, John Moxley and Gix taking on the Naturals, Andy Douglas and Chase Stevens. And the Dark Knights actually get a win as a tag team when Gix pinned Andy Douglas with a small package driver, gaining some points in the tag team title tournament. We followed that up with a 61 match rating here between AJ Styles and PD Williams, which AJ Styles wins, reminiscent of their previous match. They did wrestle one other time, and that one other time was back in 2003 for the X Division Championship, which AJ Styles also won. Uh, Gaining some points in the X Division tournament does AJ Styles. We then have a promo for tonight's main event, which is CM Punk versus Monty Brown in the World Heavyweight Championship tournament. We follow that up with a 50. Monty Brown is rusty, and they still got a 50? What the hell is he going to be like when he's not rusty? Okay, cool. A 51. We take those. AJ and CM Punk. I have many questions here. Something doesn't seem right. Something's not being calculated because that is about what we were spending before. Uh, we got some popularity. That's always great. Uh, Something's wrong here. There's something didn't get calculated in there because there's no way that's right. Sonny Siaki is now just a regular wrestler. I don't know what the hell he was before. At least not off the top of my head. Production does not get added. Okay, so per show, yeah, that that's not gonna work. I eat the bullet on those two. The local can stay. $250 for the local. That's fine. So that is unfortunate, and we just lost all of our money, but we'll get most of it back here. As we'll skip ahead to, oh, we do have some mail. Oh, it's just OVW. Oh, I did force them to do that, so we'll see how long they can uphold that. Turns out I accidentally just bankrupted my competition. There's no way. Few rival levels. Hold up. Oh no, they're not my rivals. So I don't. For some reason they did that. I don't know why. All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and pause, and we'll pick back up when we're done with the previous show. Hi, Percy. All right. Here we are. Weekly event number 59, held in front of 150 people. Another match in the tag team title tourney is America's Most Wanted against Team Canada. But not the Team Canada that they lost to. It is the team of Eric Young and Kevin Steen, while Petey Williams is in the X Division 1 and Bobby Roode is going to the World Heavyweight 1. The other two members of Team Canada are here in the tag team division. They're both rusty, and that hurt their whole performance, and they still got a 37, which I'm stunned by. We then follow it up with a Match between Monty Brown and Elix Skipper, a 36. I'm not too surprised by that. We then follow that up with a Michael Shane Jason Cross promo, just hyping up the match, hyping up the tournament. And Jason Cross gets beat by Michael Shane in 14 and a half minutes in a 54 segment rating to end off the show. I did further a storyline. What do you mean? Oh, and we did have some pre-show technical thing like my sound system going to hell, which is something I wasn't prepared for. Uh, let's see. Who do we have available? Michael Shane. I could just do Michael Shane, Jason Cross, but they're not here, so I'm actually going to go Don West and Mike Tenay. We lost more money on that show than we did on the other show. We're now up to 30. New England went up. Puerto Rico, Hawaii, all of England, India went up. Perfect. Oh, OVW doubled down. They raised it up again. How much money are they losing? I'm wondering on production now. Do they only do the one show? I wonder. No, they do TV. So they do quite a lot. Oh, what? I just saw this. Ah, what? It says OVW and TNA and OVW. Oh, we adopted a friendly relation. Oh yeah, I remember doing that. Yeah, I did. I did that a long time ago. I thought I was gonna say we had a bad relation or something. Oh, Sting's here. He's unable or unwilling to negotiate. That's sweet. They're losing money, but they're making a lot of money in ticket sales. What's their thing? Oh, they're 54. God, I wish I could be that high up. No wonder they can afford it. They're not hemorrhaging money like I am. Although then again, Slammiversary is this month, so we got one more weekly show before then. Did we break 5,000? Nope. We'll never break 5,000. I've come to realize this. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna skip to the next show, and we're gonna see if anything happens in between then. And oh, I suppose there are some things that did happen because I don't normally pause when we get to contract stuff when people are asking for raises. CM Punk wanted a raise up to like $480, and I said no. Oh, now he's $600. So he is definitely uh, one of my bigger stars that I've made. Problem is, he's now very expensive. Uh, so we're gonna see if we can try to keep him. I think he's like $6,000 a month to hold on to, which is gonna be hell. But we'll see when we get there. Let's move ahead to the next show. Hey, Joey Legend. All right, here we are. Weekly event number 60, held in front of 152 people in the Southeast. It is the Haas Brothers saying Latin America's Most Wanted for the fourth time this year. And God, did we get penalized for that incredibly hard. A 58 match rating, a 39 crowd rating, a 27. And I don't even get it because they've wrestled 4 times in 7 months. Or I guess 6 months, I think is what this would be. Uh, but I digress. We needed to have the match for the tournament. Might as well get it out of the way now. We then followed up with Sonny Siaki defeating AJ Styles in 14 and a half minutes for a 47. And then we have a Cena and Punk promo because they have their match now. And John Cena draws with CM Punk after they go outside. And they both get counted out. A 51 segment rating there to end off the show. We're going to go with Cena and Punk. Just a couple in Mexico. That's about it. And we got some mail. A couple people split up. Daisy Hayes and Jay Lethal broke up, and Summer and Larry Sweeney broke up, and we still do not break 5,000 people. I wish we could. And now we're coming up to our big event, and we'll see how that goes. Might as well just skip to it. We're close enough. Hey, Claudio. I got you contracted, but we're not using you. Dave Swift, he's from Canada. Not that great stats wise. Otto Schwanz, hell of a last name. Schwanz. Sounds like that driving company. Like they bring a bunch of shit, like food. You can buy it out of the truck. Alliance match. I wrestled Joey Abs, Onyx, and Jeremy Lopez. I don't know who those guys are, but all right. So that puts us. We are at $5,000. We are going to do Slam Anniversary. Alex Shelley. I think you're based in Canada, but I could be wrong. This time we're going to have everybody, so there's nobody to send home. 615 fans. We are gladly going to take that. That's about a $6,000, maybe $7,000 house. All right, here we are at TNA Slam Anniversary 2006 in front of 603 people. New attendance record. Michael Shane takes on Amazing Red and wins with a super kick, a 55 segment rating. And I believe that puts Michael Shane ahead in the X Division tournament. We follow that up with a tag team match. Oh my god. All right, that actually. How much of a negative is this? Because it was still a 49. The Brainbusters finally get a win. I think they're second as a first in the tournament, second as a tag team, defeating Kevin Steen and Eric Young. We then followed up with AJ Styles versus Jason Cross in the X Division tourney, and AJ Styles wins that one. Following that, we go to the back where we have a Maven promo. As he starts to talk, he runs into the two former world champions, or the two former world champions come into frame, AJ Styles and Michael Shane, and they have a bit of a back and forth before Maven heads out for his match against Bobby Roode, which he wins to end off the night, a 49. That's one of the worst event matches we've had, but I digress, AJ. Yeah, AJ. We did not have Punk on this one because that was a lot of money for Punk. And $6,000. We're only asking $10 per person. Still made $2,341 and some more popularity. Always a good thing. Tiger's Mask. Oh! Congratulations, Goldberg. You just won the title. DDT rejection. Haruo? I don't know how to pronounce that. I just wanted to see this. Awesome. Great. New viewing record at home. Still not 5,000, but that's fine. I'm going to go ahead, skip to the day of the show. It's close enough. We'll just ride it out. So, with how the tournaments are going so far, Maven is in the lead on the World Heavyweight title by at 4 points. Then there's a tie at second between Punk and Cena. Booking issues in the WWE. Oh, Vince and Stephanie are going at it. Sweet. Oh, 0-1. I hate you. Well, Ric Flair is probably good to go now. That was the whole reason I did that, to be honest. We're actually making that work somehow. We are going to have a new ticket sale record because we're going to have 2 more shows this month. Oh, God, we had 6 shows this month. Oh, we're going to have a big loss to end off the month because that's going to be a lot of money. Oh, why? Why do we have to have a big loss? All right, well, so be it. Although we might get up to 31 by the end of the month. That's me being hopeful. Let's get into it. We're going to give off of the night off. Just do the little things we can do to try and save a little bit of money. Yeah, as much as I want to do that. What? Hold up. What is that? Why are we getting 300 people on a weekly event? Why are we getting 300 people on a weekly event? Not that I'm complaining. We might actually make money. Skipper and O'Reilly have bonded backstage. Chad and KC had an argument. Yada, yada, yada. Where? Where? Uh, get some merchandise. Maven has sold $15. Uh, huh. I'm trying. Where would I even go? Finance? No, finance. Oh, expenditure. We're spending $1,500 per month on production. Not surprising. Spending $876 on marketing a month, and we're making well over that. Uh, why are there 300 people for this event? Punk? Is this a punk thing? Like what? I don't know what the hell happened. Why is it up that high? I don't know. Uh was that a fuck up? Did some did something happen there? I'm so confused. Hold up. Why did it say did news I missed? Did I what happened here? Uh there's no way that's true. There's something fucked up. There's okay, well we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna book the show, and we'll see when we get into the show if that stays the course. All right, opening up weekly event number 61 in front of actually 319 people. I don't know why, but all right. Uh, the Dark Knights defeat the Naturals in a kind of a match. We're at a point now where, since we're at 30, people expect the segments to be at least 30, and if they're not 30, then we get a bit of a debuff. There's a bit of leeway here or there, but still not good. We want to be above 30. John Moxley cracked his ribs, which probably didn't help. We then have another match. Amazing Red and AJ Styles. AJ Styles defeats Amazing Red with the spiral tap and wins a 67 wrestling rating. Holy Christ. All right. We then followed up with Bobby Roode and Scott D'Amore having a promo, putting over Team Canada, going out, and then defeating Elix Skipper to get a 40 to end the show. Probably not the best way to end the show, but I digress. I'm still trying to wrap my head around the fact that we got as many people in there as we did. Elix Skipper's probably not happy losing as much as he is. Injury, he's gonna be fine. He'll be fine. Oh my god, we didn't lose. We almost didn't lose money. Everything went up. Great Lakes is not the 10. Sweet. There's no way that's gonna be a standard now. There's no way. Why did it jump up that much? I'm still trying to figure that out. New viewing record. Beat the previous viewing record by one person. What happened? Something had to have happened. We went up to minor prestige. We were at low prestige forever, and now we're at minor? Okay, that's the only thing I could think of. I just saw that. New ticket record? I mean, we could. We okay. All right. Oh god, our merchandise is going to hell. Oh, okay, I made a really bad decision having Punk beat you. Because that was the match I had, right? I had Punk beat you. I did. I think I need to rectify this. Punk's getting beat on the show. I have to do it. I have to. All right, here we are, weekly event number 62 in front of 330 people. I really hope that's a permanent feature. Uh, we have a promo between Cena and Monty Brown before they go out and have a match. This is the 8th time they've met since the company has been founded. They've only ever wrestled in TNA, and with this victory over Monty Brown, John Cena ties the all-time record at 4-4. It went 2 wins at the beginning, 4 for Monty, 2 for Cena. So maybe Monty Brown's gonna win the next 4 times. Who knows? We then followed up with a Jeff Jarrett promo against CM Punk. They then go out and have a match. At which point Jeff Jarrett makes CM Punk tap out like a bitch. All right, and we move on. A 57. We take those. Now you might ask, why did I do that? I gotta get Punk's. Well, a couple of things. Number one, I gotta get Punk's popularity down, because he's gonna ask for too much money. That's problem number one. Problem number two, Jarrett needs to go back up, and as a result, we need to find a way to do that. Mid Atlantic and Mid South went up, and Northwest went up. Sweet. Europe and Australia went up. Pretty good. Another touring contract. Oh my god, it went over 5,000. Not only did it go over 5,000, went over 51. I can't believe this. There's a 31st of August. I don't know my months, apparently. Oh my god, we might actually get back over 10,000. That might have just been a small little speed bump. Holy Christ, $17,000. Say less, please. I am so ecstatic about this. How did that hurt Punk? It barely hurt him. I'd even go far to say it didn't hurt him at all. How'd it do for Jeff? It hurt Jeff. Oh, oh no. Yeah, we did finish over 10,000. So if you actually go ahead and look at our finances, if you look at production, we spent $5,500 on upgrades, which were both upgrades and downgrades. And not only that, we spent $5,000 more. Actually, no, I can't say that because we did spend. I did upgrade the music and we kept that. But I think it was like $4,500 or something was from the one night we did the other setup, and that didn't go so well. So we're talking $10,000 right there. And then of course, this is only ever going up. $17,000, $13,000 in merchandise, almost $17,000 in estimated in sponsorship income. And if you look at the estimated, we are now cracked the $20,000 a month. That month could have gone a lot worse. It also didn't help that the one show I ran was going to be impacted that much. So what this tells me is we're not too far away from making that work. Because I'm chalking that down as the loss for the one show, ultimately. So if we're able to get that down to a bit more of a manageable level, then we could maybe do something. Or maybe we just need to like jump up, grab the stuff, and then move back down. But that's still a ways away. Sean Wallman did get hired. I did have a couple of matches. So that's not the button I wanted to hit. Alright. So I'm going to leave it off there. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you again next time.